Hey guys, it's your boy Aga here, and today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to get legendary in Agatha's contest every single time. First things first, let me explain a little bit about Agatha's contest, why you might want to do it, and then I'll go ahead and explain the strategy that I'm gonna use to get legendary every single time. It's very low cost and very low barrier to entry. It can be done by pretty much any single player in the game. So first of all, to get to Agatha's contest, you must complete this initial sort of uh, quest. So finish everything and it'll take you to this here little grove. And if you go onto this pier, you're going to find Agatha, the NPC that is hosting this competition. Now, if you're familiar with Jacob's contest, this is essentially a foraging version of that. So it has in this GUI a what is this, how you can earn your points, and then these brackets. So unlike Jacob's contest, these are static. So what that means is that these are fixed. No matter how well people are doing, no matter how poorly people are doing, if you get 1500 points, you achieve this legendary bracket. Now, it gives you some pretty good rewards. It gives you Agatha's coupons, which are like Jacob's tickets. I have them in my inventory here. It gives you Forest Whispers, which are equivalent to, I guess, the powder, so Mithril and Gemstone powder. There's Essence, Foraging XP, like Skill XP, Hot F XP, and then, most importantly, at the very bottom there, the Starlin prize, which you have a 20% chance of getting in the legendary bracket. Now, what is the Starlin prize? Because this is why you need to maximize these legendary brackets as much as you can. Now, these 20% drops that you have can be combined, 10 of them specifically can be combined to craft a item that is used to buy the Jade Dragon. Now, the Jade Dragon is the best pet in the game. Well, I guess it will be once people start obtaining it for foraging specifically. So to purchase it, it's going to be 500 million coins, various amounts of items, and the item that is crafted with 10 of these, um, what are they called? Starlin prizes, sorry. Now, now that we know why you want to do this, um, just a bit of background. I've been able to get legendary pretty much every single time I've wanted to in about 13 to 14 minutes. There's an Agatha's contest every 20 minutes or one Minecraft day. Now, to get into what we're going to need, it's pretty simple and low cost, as I've said. And first, you're going to need a teleportation sword. So I think an aspect of the end or aspect of the void would be preferred here. I don't know if there's any other teleportation. I mean, I guess you could use a Hyperion, but we don't got money like that right now. So either one of them will work. It's not important though for anything other than getting around. So don't worry about, having to buy the AOTV if you don't want to. This will work just fine. Next, you're going to need an X. Now, I'll get into this later. It's a bit of an addition to the base method that I'm going to show you. It does require a little bit more skill, but both of these methods are fairly low skill. This will just help you get legendary quicker, so you have to spend less time doing the contest, and you can use more time towards hunting or getting shards or whatever else you'd like to do. Next, you have two choices for armor sets. If you're going to use this Canopy set, make sure that you reforge it to Wise or Necrotic, or even Smart if you really want to. Just something that gives you a bit more mana because you're going to be teleporting a lot. Next, you're going to want to use, if you're unable to get the mana, at least with Canopy, you're going to want to use a mana set such as Wise or Storm or anything you have available to your disposal. I'm going to be using Wise Dragon Armor, AOTE, and a Tree Cap just to show you it's possible. For your options for the axes, I would stick to either a Tree Cap or the axe that you can purchase right here, the Decent Axe. They both have some of the highest amounts of sweep in the game before you get to the ones that are in collections. With that being said, I'm going to start by showing you some other things that you might want, such as the Skyblocker Modpack. Now, while it's not visible since I have this lovely shader on, if I quickly disable the shader, you're going to see that the mod actually highlights the subject of this video. So it's all based on these here bushes. Now, the advantage of these bushes, as opposed to just normally mining trees or killing mobs or anything, is that out of the 1,500 points that we have to get, the ways to get points from breaking trees is you get 3 points for every 100 logs broken, which is pretty intensive. You have to mine 100 logs, and then once you mine the full tree, the tree loot thing, whatever it's called, gives you another 10. So you should get about 16 to 19 per tree, but it takes you quite a while to mine an entire tree. And remember, only 3 for every 100 logs. Whereas with these little bushes here, you mine 1, and that's 3 points right off the bat. It's way better and way more efficient if you know the way to do it. Now with the Skyblocker Modpack, you're going to be able to see them highlighted in this pink color, but in the case that you're not using it, please pay attention that these green bushes, like the ones that are all green, have not had a berry spawned on them, and you're not going to be focusing them. You're going to be focusing the ones with these flowers on them. And when you mine them, if you can see, I have 15, and now I have 18. Just for sake of comparison, I will show you the speed for mining. So, that didn't even give me a point yet. Still no point. Still no point. Okay, there you go. There you go. After mining that much, obviously you'd be able to do it quicker, but that was how much work you had to do for 3 points. Whereas with this method, you're able to just snag them very easily. Now, with that being said, I'm going to stop yapping and take you guys through the route that I use specifically. It's allowed me to get, as I've said, legendary in about 13 to 14 minutes, but if you optimize it better, easily 10 to 12 minutes with the addition I'm going to show you, as well as just being smoother than I am. All right, now that we've went through a complete walkthrough, just make sure you pay attention and use some heuristics on the way. Not everything has to be clear cut. Obviously adjust it to whatever you're best at doing, but this is the general idea that I've been using, and if you just want to stick to what I'm doing, it will get you legendary pretty much every single time, even with a lot of margin for error. So you could be really slow about it and still probably be able to achieve it every single time. And you basically want to keep running that route again and again and again for the duration of the 10 to 14 minutes that it takes you, and you'll basically be able to get legendary. Now, my friend, my co-op member, posited that there's a better way and a more efficient way to make this work. And basically how that is as you are teleporting and, let's say here, grabbing a bush, right? So you grab a bush, mine a tree, grab a bush, smack a tree, and if you keep repeating that cycle, it might be more efficient. I haven't tried a full run of it yet, but at least theoretically it should be about the same, if not maybe 10 to 20% quicker. Although it is way more involved and you do have to pay a bit more attention. So if you're looking to get them done as quick as possible, definitely just use the axe method. And keep in mind that you can right-click axes as well to throw them. It applies some spread as well, I believe, or maybe it's just the path. I'm not quite sure, but it will mine more than one block anyways. And it's definitely a viable method, but if you just want to, pop open Netflix on the side and just run these, it's definitely a good idea to just use your AOTE and left click these bushes when you see them. And I especially like having the mod because it makes them very easy to see. Now, what I will say is just be careful when you're downloading anything. As always, please only use trusted sources. I personally downloaded it off of Modrinth, which I will be leaving a link to in the description below. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If this was at all helpful and you were able to get legendary, please leave a comment saying so that I can get some vouching going on. As well as if you like content like this that's informative and helpful, please leave a like down below and go ahead and subscribe for any future content relating to Skyblock. As well as if you have any requests, please leave a comment down below. I do look like a noob, but I assure you I've been playing the game for a couple of years. I just don't have time to dedicate to grinding, but I am knowledgeable enough to make content on the matter. So, with that being said, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you guys are able to get the Jade Dragon Pet. Bye!